In this particular video, we will look into the details of mosses. Now, mosses are a part of bryophytes. So, all the characters which are present in bryophytes will be applicable in mosses, and the special conditions we will look in this particular video. Now, since mosses is a part of bryophytes, so if we talk about two phases, that is, the first phase is gametophyte phase, and in the case of bryophytes, the dominant phase is gametophyte. So this N gametophyte phase will be main or predominant stage in the mosses as well. Now, this gametophyte stage will alternate with sporophyte stage, and sporophyte stage is the 2N stage. So, starting with the first phase, that is gametophyte haploid stage. In the case of mosses, this particular gametophyte phase has two parts. The first is called as protonema stage, and the second is called as leafy stage. Now, gametophyte always develop from the spores. Spores are formed from sporophyte. So, this sporophyte would have formed the N spores, and these spores, when germinate, give rise to gametophyte. Now, in the case of mosses, this spore, when it will germinate, it will give rise to this first protonema stage. So, it develops directly from the spore. This particular protonema stage is creeping. So, it will not be upright stage, it will be creeping on the ground. It will be green, branched, and mostly it is filamentous in structure. Now, this protonema or secondary protonema stage, this will change into this leafy stage, and it will form from the lateral bud. If we talk about this leafy stage, it will be upright. So, difference is that protonema was creeping on ground, but this stage is upright and has slender axis. This particular leafy stage, it will be attached to the ground with the help of rhizoids, and this is the stage which will have sex organs, that is male sex organs and the female sex organs. Talking about reproduction in mosses, the first we talk about vegetative reproduction. It occurs by simple fragmentation. It occurs by budding in secondary protonema as well. Talking about sexual reproduction, in which gametes will be formed. So, there will be sex organs. Male sex organs are called as antheridia. Female sex organs are called as archegonia. Antheridia will be producing male gametes, and archegonia will be producing eggs. Now, these antheridia will come to archegonia, and that is how fertilization will occur. If fertilization occurs, then 2N or diploid zygote will be formed. Now, this zygote will form sporophyte first. So, that is how sporophyte 2N stage will come. This particular sporophyte has three parts. There will be foot, there will be seta, and there will be capsule. We can see this particular case in this below example. So, we know that in the case of bryophytes, the sporophyte phase is not freely living, it is dependent on the gametophyte. So, we can see that it is the gametophyte stage, and this sporophyte stage is dependent on the gametophyte stage, and this sporophyte stage has three parts, that is capsule, second is the seta, and then is the foot. Now, if we compare this sporophytic stage in the case of mosses with what is present in the case of liverworts, then sporophytic stage is more elaborate in the case of mosses. Now, in this sporophyte, meiosis will occur. Meiosis will occur in the capsules. We talked about three parts, foot, seta, and capsules. So, meiosis will occur in capsule, and that is how spores will be present in capsule. Now these spores will be dispersed. Mosses have an elaborate mechanism for these spore dispersals, and this spore, when it germinates, then again it will form the gametophyte, and which stage of gametophyte? It will form this protonema stage, and that is how its life cycle will continue. Talking of the examples, there are three common examples of mosses. The first is Funaria, which we looked into this particular first diagram. The second is Sphagnum. This diagram is of Sphagnum. And the third important example of mosses is Polytrichum.